Hmm?
Fox-Tech's family just nearly tried to kidnap one of the fucking rust buckets. Fuck. Ow.
Alright, are they considered shoot on sight then?
Yeah, they just tried to nab one of the rust buckets. Rip their heads off.
Uh,
My gun's currently fused
have you
to my
switched
fucking
back to your
clamps.
regular body yet, or no?
No.
No? Okay.
Beep.
Are you doing okay? I don't know if any of the shopping yesterday helped out.
It did a moment.
Hmm?
Oh, I should go tell Rin.
What? Who's Rin?
Anyway, well, I have no idea. Well, just keep your eyes and ears open as always. Take care. I care about Mori. Take care of their body. I know you will, but
I'm trying my best.
yeah, you've been reliable so
Also,
far. I'm not too worried.
Her answer to everything I've bought her was, "Oh my god, that's so much."
It is a little overwhelming to just suddenly be gifted a bunch.
Just letting everyone be aware of, there's a fox-masked individual around. Fucked with the Vex, so...
Are we allowed, if we see them, are we allowed to just, like, go for it, or to defend ourselves?
Mask, yes. Fucking tear off their mask. It's fun.
Noted.
We do so.
I have beef with them, so I will not complain about this. Just gives me an excuse to, you know, not get in trouble for blasting them. Hello.
Taking my leave? Thank you. My word. Apologies, I gotta go.
Hi, Loss. How you doing?
Doing alright. Fussing over the people I care about as they get into shenanigans.
Understandable. How's the fluid doing for you? Do you need a refill?
Nah. It's usually it's fine. I don't need it super often unless I get injured. Honestly, I don't enjoy drinking it, so I don't usually drink it for funsies.
Understandable.
Yeah, apparently Fox-Tech is up to shenanigans, so watch yourself.
I don't think it was Fox-Tech. It was a bunch of civilians in Fox masks. They have
Fox
flamethrowers
something.
and shit.
Whoever they are, I have beef with them, and
They
they're assholes.
scorched one of the rust buckets.
As I heard. Fox-Tech, Fox Mask, Fox something, Fox
If you
Fucks.
end up getting hurt, the charity center's medical again in case shit goes down. Or if you see anybody else that's injured, the charity center.
Yep.
I got to head back and get it set up.
Noted. Gotta really throw yourself up there. There you go. Oh. Damn, what's that way over there? You set up a whole perimeter?
I don't know, but it looks like they did.
Is there anyone out over at the tattoo shop?
As far as I can tell, it's only Thorgar. I can't see anybody else. Oh, not Thor.
My hands
Why
are
did I say
so
Thor guy?
small. Oh, I can't skip ladders anymore. I gotta take it slow. I hate
Okay.
I can't jump high either. What the
You did a
heck?
great job. I'm so proud of you. Look at you go.
Yay. It's weird. Lori's like really fast, but she has less strength than me.
Well, you're also like got several like more feet on height, and you just have more body mass, so naturally you'll have a little more strength behind you.
Roger that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
move.
Mori is very strong for
Great!
their size.
On the
Great!
interior.
Do they
He's
do
flexing. Great!
do they know that you're in this?
Did to me, but it fucking killed me. Yeah, what's up?
Great! Hi, how are you doing? Doing better than last time?
I'm doing fine.
Yeah. You've been
Wait.
taking care of yourself?
I'm
Do they know
I
that
really
you
hate
swapped
the people by the
bodies?
door.
Do they know you swapped bodies?
Oh no, I might have forgotten to tell him
what?
that. This is. I'm.
This is Lumi in Lumi's girlfriend's body. They swapped bodies because gods have a weird sense of humor.
Oh,
Do you watch movies at all?
I see.
It's like Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday.
But it's Monday.
Oh God,
I
yeah.
mean, it
know, and
technically
this
happened
week
on
is
Sunday.
Well, there's a movie called Freaky Friday where a mom and a daughter swap minds. It's like
Maybe I
that.
have to watch that now.
It's a very good movie, honestly.
Well, I gotta handle it. I'm gonna handle interior. I'm gonna handle interior security because there's a lot of shit going on.
I'm just not going to put her body in danger. I think I'm.
Yes,
gonna let
please
her body
don't.
Rest for once. No,
That
just.
would be the smart situation.
There's enough people here that
Be good.
if something happens, you don't have to do anything.
Code dark green. All clear, but stay on alert.
Code dark green? Wouldn't that just be like yellow?
I don't know all the unfortunately don't know all the codes, I'm afraid.
Cupcake! Hi!
Code colors, I suppose.
Hi,
I guess there's different codes
Cupcake.
for different systems, but dark green just seems like if it's like a warning, just be on your toes. That would be a yellow, wouldn't it?
If I jump down there, is it gonna hurt her legs?
Yes.
Doesn't she have
She has
enhanced
less
legs?
resistance than I do.
Yes, but it's better to be
Guess it
safe than
doesn't take away
sorry.
the pain, does it?
No, and also you
Don't
aren't.
take away the pain.
You don't know the exact limitations, so I would just play it safe and go down the ladder.
Is that? My buddy! Hold on.
Remember, not everyone will know that you're in a different body.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, but right now I'm trying not to die.
Yes, please don't die. That's your first priority.
I got it.
I'm gonna go check on the tattoo shop. There's people heading over there.
I'll
So.
come with you.
I'm gonna. I smell my
I
body.
still have something.
I'm gonna go the easy way around. Wait, no, that the way down.
I'm just gonna jump the barricade.
You can jump the barricade. I can't. So I have to go the long way to jump it. Okay, I got it. Second time's the charm. Second time's the. tickle, tickle, tickle.
Now that I can actually come up to you.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
What are you doing?
Tickling you.
I have bandages on. I'm not ticklish anymore. I
You-
burned off all those.
Yeah, it's not a wall.
Really?
Yeah, they're all burnt off.
It looks
What the
like a wall,
fuck?
It's not. It's a zone. Can't do anything with it.
Shit. Okay. Oh, damn. Now I just feel stupid.
None of your business, not
You're just trying to tickle it.
I didn't know you weren't. I didn't know you weren't ticklish. I just saw you creeping him like he's trying to pull a prank. But I'm gonna get him, and then I guess I'm just an idiot. Then here, okay, then confetti.
That's fucked up. You know what? You know what? You throw confetti at me, I'll take your lollipop.
We wish you the
Hey, D3, come inside.
wonderful day. And if she comes around, let us know.
No. Bye.
We'll figure it out either way.
It'd be so easy. It'd be so easy just to start blasting. It would be so easy.
Oh, because one of them's above us. Well, no longer, but he's there. But still.
Yeah, Shen, get
They
inside.
also just come back.
Like, major.
Personally, I like that they do come back. Means I can kill them again. It's like bowling pins that reset themselves for you. They fall over, reset themselves, and they come back.
Hello.
Knock over again.
Excuse me.
All good.
Oh, that'll do it.
What?
Wonderful idea. You fucking off? That sounds like a great idea. Better than that. You like killing us, right? That was a pretty good line. So, yeah.
Something stupid.
Oops, I think I'm back into something I'm not supposed to be back into. I would recommend you leave, little man.
It's not a wall.
Oh, okay, thank you.
JW, it's not worth it.
It's just not forward, but I can still. Well, ain't that good for you?
You know, a bunch of us did get permission just to start blasting you guys.
Besides expend your ammunition.
This is an ammunition.
Or mana.
Doesn't exactly work in this. Just saying. I'm gonna hope that they continue to be leaving.
It should hurt.
You know. Stop making a mess, kiss. You got really close, that dog. Yeah, I do like to easily be lied on other things. Who's to say I'll even say where they are, even if I do lose? You think a shake means anything to me? I'm bored.
There we go.
Then leave.
How are you? For your operational.
Guys, let's pack it up. These guys are just. That's for the number. Instead of killer line.
You'll be okay.
Come on. What's up, boss? We can follow. We'll get her. Don't worry. Bye, guys.
Give me a blessing upon your side.
Yes, more is the family.
So, we can all tell you to get the fuck inside because they were telling the grunt that they
I don't know, they actually respond. I was gonna do a funny.
apparently they said you were mean to an asshole to them or something.
You all alright?
I'm fine. I'm perfectly able to protect the building. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with the fake ID?
You know, March, you're probably one of the few people that can actually deal with them pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Part of me was tempted to just, as they teleported out, just whoop and undo their teleport.
No. You see, right. You know why they keep coming back? Like whenever they get killed, they keep just popping back up again.
Undead necromancy?
They're soulbound to their masks.
So I just disintegrate the mask, easy.
To take the mask off.
Well, yeah, no, you've got to like sever the connection of the soul binding on the mask because the mask is considered part of them at the same time, so it all regenerates.
Oh, that's so easy for me then. I actually have the perfect thing for that.
Exactly. This is why I'm like, March.
This is literally something I use for soul-based rituals of severing.
Again, I know this. The other thing I know is the best way to put them down is literally just think about it, right? If you keep killing something and it keeps getting back up again, why would you keep killing it? Just stop it from getting back up again.
Just remove the limbs.
Bind it in some way. No, even better. Like, because they regenerate. They grow the limb back. Do you know that? No.
Well, then you just get to have fun constantly maiming them. It's stress relief.
No, you see, I would just do the really fun way of doing things. You know, subcranial lobotomy.
But then they regenerate the lobotomy.
So you're in high spirits, Doodle.
You just put a band around the head whilst you leave the needle in there, and hey, you can't regenerate what you can't push back out.
Personally, I just want to kill them and be done with it.
On the floor, drooling. Also, hey, Doodle, how you
Yeah, that's how I feel.
good? Man, you see, if Doodle had been here, we would have just been like, hey, Doodle, you got a sap? Yeah, look, there were like 4 more guys you could have absolutely shivved up to like the days, and they would have kept regenerating. You could have been shivving for hours.
There was a few conversations.
Yeah, you missed out on like the guys that regenerate. You could have just kept stabbing them over and over and over.
What do you think they would do if, while they were talking, I just immediately like severed a connection to a mask, one of them just dropped dead? Do you think they would have actually been scared?
Probably, yeah.
I need to stop making people afraid of me all at once, because that's a bad way. I'm gonna get assassinated at that rate.
Point. Someone was worried. They also do dream stuff.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Please do not tell me we now have a 4th potential threat for the gate to worry of.
Oh no, like the family has been around way longer than most of the other threats.
They're mostly just annoying most of the time.
Reasoned with. Yeah, they try to get what they want and don't force the issue if they have to. They're a threat, but only if you make them a threat.
They're great stress relief. When you beat the shit out of them.
Their understanding about how people act towards them, they actually have.
I hate being peaceful, but this is my workplace of work. I can't do it.
And that's why you leave it up to me, people who are professional masters of bitchcraft.
I'm a master of bitchcraft. I just can't do it here. If it's, like...
And that's why I'm here for you. I hit one in the face with a ray of disintegration. It was very satisfying.
I'm so worried because I put my sanctuary up and I wasn't wanting to restrict anyone.
Well,
The only way I can keep a ton of people safe in here is...
do you know who they were after?
Stop fighting. Yeah, I know.
No, I don't even know who they were after. They just kept saying a woman.
They're after Ash. She works. She's the synthetic artist. Ashley.
Oh, okay. I've never heard them referred to as Ash. Oh.
Oh, I always call them Ash.
Ah, okay.
I didn't for the first half because they started first, but when they stopped and they moved, and then they were just talking here, there was no reason to immediately shoot them when I have the means to protect everyone in the area that are around me.
One of them just said, "Don't waste your ammunition," and then I'm just like, "Bitch, I'm a warlock. This ain't ammo."
I was more focused on keeping whoever was in here safe. But...
Yeah, that's your priority in this kind of thing, and that's why I go out and be a bitch for you.
If I wasn't,
A bitch by proxy.
Open, it'd be hands off, gloves fun. I'd be shooting motherfuckers. And one of them sounds like they would tech. God, I would have had fun. I would have went to my car. I would have put on my shit. I would have came back. I would have fucked with some of this stuff, and it'd be funny.
It would have been very funny. That's the thing, because they can't die, you can do a lot of fucked up shit with them.
I've only heard bad things. Never really actually seen them before, so this was interesting.
Yeah, they're annoying every time you deal with them.
That sounds about right.
One day I'm gonna actually kill them for realsies and scare the shit out of them. I haven't done it yet, but I can.
Don't blame you.
I know. I have a means, I just haven't had a reason to specifically do that. Yet.
Yeah, it's valid.
But it'll scare the shit out of them. And the thing is, they'll either start to second guess messing with me, or they'll start coming after me, one or the other.
Which one do you prefer?
Well, if they just start coming after me, then that just causes more problems. If they start avoiding me because they're actually afraid, then that's good for me. Sometimes when your enemies fear you, and thus they avoid you, that's a good thing. If they fear you and decide that though they fear you, they can take you on, then that just means they're going to come after you, and that's going to cause you issues. I'd rather have less work to do.
He's got good.
Yeah, that I don't know shit
As
about.
far as I have been able to glean, they were visitors for the
Oh,
hive,
there's a hive.
and apparently were labeled as mindless attack by the scout dogs.
That's a very cool axe. Howdy, partner. My bad, sorry.
I think you might just say thank you in his language. Maybe the hissing is a form of gratification. Hey, Marge.
What's up?
Baby. Howdy, Marge.
And it's gonna separate throughout the entirety of your body using smaller.
Oh, fuck you.
You need to have a mana pool within your base that you can channel and refuel from. It's very easy to set one up. You just need to get somebody that knows how, and then you can get the refill of mana whenever you need something.
Fox Tech seems to have fucked off for now. Or Fox Tech, the family, whatever the fuck, the Fox fucks. The Fox fucks.
Our Overwatch just reported them gathering in the chemical plant. Be ready to defend the gate.
Well,
Don't close it, just get
should I scare the shit out of them by actually killing them?
Probably. I don't think it scares them. Like, we've...
Oh no! I know how to kill them.
I know you do.
Marge, if you're gonna kill someone, please let it be funny.
Well, their reaction will probably be funny when they shit themselves.
If you manage to get the family to feel fear, I'll give you 100 credits.
Ooh! I'll take that. That's not Lumi.
Get married.
What?
Get married.
What the fuck do you mean get married? The fuck happened?
Marrow's a trickster god.
Are you feeling okay? Nobody you're getting picked up like your mate?
What the fuck? Freaky Friday! They did a Freaky Friday!
That's very funny, Maury, changing your voice.
Maury, I need your opinion.
Now you see how I feel, lad. Now you see how I feel.
This happened to you too?
Maury.
This is a very funny joke.
I need your opinion.
I do appreciate the,
My girlfriend's so cute, right? I love smiling at her
Marrow did this.
Oh, that's adorable.
who?
The trickster deity.
That comment was really cute.
Loki.
Well, yeah. She looks really
He's
pretty when she
basically like the
smiles.
band. Well, actually, no, in fact,
He's like Loki, but less of an asshole.
with Loki on a fun day, and with Horizon as well.
I need your opinion. Should I scare the shit out of Fox Tech by actually killing one of their members, like, for realsies? Or should I try and avoid that kind of attention right now?
I've already killed plenty of their people. I would not suggest doing it yourself. We're already under suspicion of them.
No, not by crushing them when they come back. I mean permanently killing them.
I'm gonna mess with Brian.
Family.
Not Fox. I always call it Fox Tech. The Fox Fucks. I need to just call them the Fox Fucks. The one's causing problems right now.
Honestly, I'd say kill them permanently. I wish I could do it, but unfortunately I can't.
See, that's why you need someone. You need at least one friend who's a master in bitchcraft.
Wait, you know magic, right?
Yes.
Could you help me set up a mana pool for something I'm doing? Or
Depends on what you mean and what you want to use it for.
from what the dwarf described, it is something of basically the way a sensory charge. Basically, it's going to be rejuvenating the runes that are going to be implanted in me with mana to be used again.
Okay, so to charge Magitech. You can create something that actually starts to bring in ambient mana, collects it, and then puts into a charger that then you can put into whatever you're charging. You could also just buy already charged mana crystals and use them like batteries. So it depends on exactly what method you want to do and how you want to store it. When it comes to Magitech, that's not my specialty, but when it comes to trying to figure out the best solution to a problem, I can kind of walk you... If we discuss things, I can kind of figure out what your best plan of action would be.
Well, the thing it's going to be refueling is me.
So what you would probably want...
Something that's going to give me the ability to actually wield thunder and lightning. An imitation.
So what I would probably do is look into Magitech mana collectors and have one built into you, because that way you can absorb ambient mana. It's not as easy to easily charge quickly as if you were like bringing in like swapping out a mana crystal battery. However, it just means that you don't have to constantly recharge. You just will absorb whatever ambient mana you have, and then if someone's nearby and can channel mana, they can also charge it themselves. So looking into some sort of Magitech mana battery would probably be or mana absorber would probably be your best bet.
Well, in this procedure, if it goes well, I might be trying to convince Ragnar and Ravna to do the same.
There's a couple different people that work with Magitech. Once Bucky's back, he would be a good person to talk to.
How's that going, by the way, of getting him back?
Plans are moving along slowly, but we're being very careful.
I'd imagine you'd have to, given the threat that we face.
So, but yeah, you need to talk to Magitech experts.
Complain about permanently killing those family folks. Oh, Pip. I'll keep this in mind. I'll see if I can find someone with Magitech who knows how to.
There's a couple different people around. I usually have Bucky for that kind of thing. A couple other Valentis have kind of looked into it, but I don't think they have the knowledge quite yet to build something like that. Hello? Oh, hi.
Also get some interesting Magitech. I thought that if I got something fire related, I could solve my own internal power issue.
It has its uses. If I can think of anyone else to send you to, I'll let you know.
To refer me to them as well. I'm also looking into Magitech.
In general, having a power source is probably your first means, whether it's external that you can plug into or something built into you. Once you have a power source to fuel whatever means you're going to use that for, then you can start looking into different ways of channeling it into whatever you need. For example, my gun actually uses mana crystals. It doesn't pull from my mana or any mana source specifically, it just gets powered by pre-fueled mana crystals. Technically speaking, it's like a form of basic Magitech.
I'll keep this in mind. I'll try to find someone, and I'll let you know as well if I find them.
Thank you. I would like to look into something more fire-related sensitive.
Alright, Pippi, take it easy, okay?
Hey.
How you doing?
Fox fucks are up to no good, but some problems are getting solved and some problems are just continuing.
So there's a Fox Tech guy with a Fox mask running around attacking people?
Not Fox Tech, it's the family. They wear Fox masks. And
Wait a minute. You said their family, right?
they're called the family. They wear these freaky fox masks and they keep coming back if you kill them. However, I have a means of actually permanently killing them, but I haven't gotten it tested yet.
Did these masks have, like, teeth or fangs with, like, blood at the bottom of them?
Kind of, yeah.
Fuck is he? I gotta find him now.
They're somewhere out there. They've been sighted. I haven't...
What I'm saying is,
I gotta go find them then. It's fucking...
Well, we might as well meander and try not to get shot while we do so. Last I saw people going that way. They were harassing the tattoo shop earlier. They're looking for someone, but...
So, what's the general consensus upon seeing this guy? Arrest him, attack him, kill him?
I've been told I can just shoot them. But... I don't know what you can get away with.
I mean, if I was a guy running around with a fox mask harassing people, and, you know, I died every time I came back...
Oh no, there's multiple of them. It's a group. There were 4 in front of the tattoo parlor. Also, they can teleport, so trying to hold them down will be tricky. Don't feel too bad if you just shoot them in the face. They come back. They rub it in your face. So...
That starting to sound a lot like something else, but...
Maybe I took a wrong turn. They said that they were near the chemical plant, and I'm not super certain on the lay of the land past tattoo shop and that turn over there.
I know further out is bad. The Red Hive are? I think that's the ones we don't like.
And the Red Hive are bad. But I'm not exactly certain. I don't tend to venture out too much because I know there's shit out there. I figured if we see the group of people, it's easy to find them. I know another good spot to try and spot someone, but it'll require us to go back around. I don't want to venture out too crazy and step somewhere I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I have the reputation I can get away with some things, but I'm not going to press my luck with groups I'm not super familiar with.
Yeah, sure. Oh shit. Those... Oh.
Hey, do you know where the group went?
Oh, fucking hell.
what did you say, miss?
Do you know where the large group of people going out looking for the Fox went?
Unfortunately, I do not know. As far as I know, apparently I overheard talk saying they were at the power plant.
I'm just not entirely certain where that is.
I unfortunately have not much of the lay of the area myself, either way.
Alright. Well, if anyone's looking for us, you can tell them that we're looking for the rest of the group that went out. I want to see if I actually can kill one of these fuckers for realsies.
Past the tattoo parlor. Likely, considering you're heading this direction, you may meet.
Alright.
You'll meet back up with them. As for me, I shall attempt to extract whatever motor oil remains in these abandoned vehicles.
Best of luck. If you see me firing into the air, that means I got into trouble.
And may the Lord's light stay with you both.
Cheers. Oh, very holy guy.
I never really met many religious synths. Catches me off guard each time.
That was a long gun.
And Opticos unit as well. Like I said, if you hang around me long enough, you start getting dragged into crazy shit.
Hey, life's been boring. I mean, aside from
God, I wish my life was boring.
that Faye I told you about, it's getting better. She's remembering places, but and people, but there's a guy who's gonna do some stuff with some machinery. I don't know the details of how everything works.
I hope it works out. If it's like a fake curse, that's kind of beyond my scope of expertise.
Not quite, but I mean, do you want details?
I'm curious, and it's not like they have anything more important to talk about at the moment.
Yeah, it's just that there are a lot of people who have a tendency to overshare. Anyways, I told you about the butterfly mark on my chest, right?
No.
Oh shit, I didn't?
Not that I recall, no.
When she did die, this god thing, took her soul and her body, melded it up, into some sort of clay, and like any god, I don't have the power to, do what would be most helpful and bring it back. I need more prayer, faith, etc., etc. Kinda just took whatever clay it made out of her, pressed it against my chest, and lo and behold, now I have a butterfly mark on my chest.
Sounds like a form of pact.
Well, after some people took a look at it, we found out the her that I see walking and talking and moving around is about 15% of what's left of her, while this butterfly mark is the other 75% of her. And every time she looks at this mark, well, memory reset. So, I don't really know how to get her back into her.
You need to find probably a way to get what's in the mark into the same vessel that she's in. However, it's hard to know if the current body that she's in can handle the amount of, her, without knowing exactly what makes it up. There must have been a reason they split it up.
That's what I'm hoping the machine will do, but... I mean, the guy who brought it up to us seemed to know what he was on about.
I'm gonna warn you, I don't exactly know entirely where I'm going, so if we run into trouble...
Road seems to loop back that way.
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, working with vessels and souls and the essence of what people are. It's complicated and you don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah. Though, it was funny. The guy said he was gonna need a large amount of electricity, or just power overall. Walking around and coming to some shops, I didn't think I'd find it, but hey, that was just so happened a guy, was selling thorium fuel rods not too far away.
Oh wow, that's lucky.
It was lucky. It was like the stars that aligned in that case.
When people are able to do things like changing people's bodies in that way and interact with the soul with machinery, I don't really understand the methods behind how they do it.
Me either, but if it helps bring Sarah back, yeah, that's her name. Then I'm all for it.
Yeah, no, it's impressive. I just am not enough of an expert to even guess how they manage it.
Artificers, crafters.
Generally speaking, artificers work more with magitech and magical items rather than tech that can do things like soul transfers. And then there's the methods of trying to restore someone's body through, genetics or bioware, which has nothing to do with magics or souls at all. Like, if you clone someone, that's more on that is still technically a separate soul entirely. you're just mechanically taking all the parts that makes their body what it is, but you aren't able to duplicate a soul. Not by that
Mentioning
means.
clones, you remember that shell, like the living metal one?
Mhm.
Haven't got any trouble from him, but yeah, he's up and about.
Oh. Interesting.
We spent enough time together that well, he's here around just to help. He's probably a lot stronger than I am, honestly, but
Well, he is made of metal as opposed to flesh. Both have their benefits and, negatives.
it's worse than that. He's kind of like a. You ever watch that movie Terminator?
Yeah.
He's kind of more like a T-1000.
Mm. Well, good thing he's on your side, huh?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you never ran into anyone, but maybe that's a blessing.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone around here. I am like super flux free right now.
Yeah, you feel it, The vibes are just right.
It, but I've located people just because oh, there's someone. I just looked in the direction and like they're that way, and they said, "How can you tell?" Because I'm fluxing when I look that direction.
Yep. The flux tells all. Hey.
I'm working on stuff that would be helpful to Vex. Old rifle, shoots electricity. Howdy.
They're already gone. Yeah, they were looking for Pip. Pip's talking to the Vex right now.
To the Vex?
To the Vex?
I don't fucking know. They're sitting there. They're sitting on the ground. And one of the Vex is right in front of them.
I feel like if anyone runs in, it's gonna cause an incident, so I think it's
gonna get so much worse and put people freaking out.
I think all we can do is wait and see. Sending people in is just gonna upset people more further.
Something's gonna happen, and it's gonna piss them off. And now all I need to do is wait.
Unfortunately, if you send people in, it's just gonna cause further agitation.
Someone already did. Someone already ran in. We're a little late. Literally, from the time of me running over here, running over there to running back here.
People need to stop thinking that they're the special one and the hero who can solve everything.
As soon as you went past this corner, they ran in.
You did. Should I let them know that someone's back there?
Yes. But tell them not to send a group of people or people are gonna freak out. Send, just some. Oh,
maybe two.
It's Cupcake. Cupcake, you dumb fuck. What are you doing? I know, but the kid's a fucking moron, and there's nothing you can do. It's one of those things where sending in more people will just make it worse. So anyone that goes in is on their own.
IX has it handled.
Okay.
You send Cupcake. Cupcake is the one who's going in.
Okay.
To talk. While everyone is watching.
Then we'll have to hope that Cupcake has some good luck. It's one of those things. If anyone goes in there, in my opinion, they're on their own.
I sure hope Cupcake is good with kids.
Someone's letting a child run around here unsupervised enough to go in there. Unfortunately.
Hold on. Who's coming through? What is that?
Friendly.
Who is that?
That is a Vex. That is a non-hostile for now.
They actually
It has made a friend.
Are the Vex capable of being friends with people? I hope so. I hope so. You know what?
Listen. I get home. Pip goes back there. If I miss Pip, I'm fucking going through that pool. I'm not coming back.
us, I do.
I'm just saying, I hope that, maybe it is just friendly somehow. I don't know.
You know what? Just wait patiently. Fucking bad, dude.
Or you could just not fuck with the
It's, I know.
situation.
Truth be told, this is a future unit, so it's not really no. Actually, this is the past unit. It's a past unit, so I don't know.
I think people should probably stop going over there and gathering around it.
No London greetings.
Who else is going over there?
I just feel like there's a lot of people crowding. That's why I decided to sit down and not watch. Also, I did a big loop. I couldn't find any of the fox fucks, so.
I could sell some chocolate in the meantime.
Oh, shit.
You mind sitting him down somewhere?
Holy shit, I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah, with him.
How's it going, Hank?
It's going.
I think he's jailbroken. Hey, I just checked over the inside.
I'm closing.
Come here.
Fair enough.
Would you potentially be interested in some energy boosting chocolate?
Like caffeinated?
But thank you.
Hmm?
Caffeinated?
Better.
Cocaine?
No. You're not selling it to Marge, okay? Like, other people you can, but not the lady who helped me.
Chocolate is good for
No,
general
shut the fuck
consumption.
up.
I told you this.
Is it? Do you have crack in your chocolate? Is that what you're trying to sell people?
Close.
Do you have meth in your chocolate?
It's a German trade secret.
You're gonna kill people with that. I mean, it's effective, but that's not good for general consumption. And I sell drugs!
Seems to... Cerberus spotted in bulk as combat stimulants.
That's not for general consumption, that's I need something to stop me from fucking dying.
Yeah, general consumption. Have you seen how violent this city is?
Oh my word.
Your threshold, you gotta have a new definition of what is...
General?
No, as a drug dealer, so every day I realize I'm actually really reasonable. Like, shockingly reasonable.
I do have to adjust my lines of mortality a bit. I used to work for a lich, so used to deal with the undead a lot.
Oh. Yeah, fuck that.
Question, folk, is the shop open?
No, the shop is just closed.
Yeah, they just ran out. But if you give it a bit, they will probably come back. Do you need a tattoo?
No.
Oh, do you need weed?
I need weed.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Try selling to him. Maybe he'll like it.
No, weed and meth chocolate is very... He wants something that lets him chill. You're selling something that'll make someone's heart explode.
Well, I mean, if he's very hyperactive, a strong enough stimulant will make him calm down.
The right amount of stimulant. Not strong enough, the right amount. Do not...
Trust me, it's...
Aurora.
No! I'm a chemist! I'm the person that people come to with questions like this.
I'm gonna need you to...
And I'm good at marketing.
Hand's a little bit too big, so...
No!
Use your finger.
But...
Yeah, but I'm also trying to look inside the Vex because they're not
Why do you look
entirely...
so disappointed,
You know,
Freebird?
It's a big screen. You'll be fine. Slide your finger.
Look, I was your boss for 2 years, so what of it?
Regrettably.
My old bosses I either hate or captured, and I never saw them again.
Oh god.
Now I try not to work for anyone. For the most part.
What's the barrier all about?
On the other side is futuristic synths that time travel and will kill/kidnap you and stick you in a loop of torture. AKA, don't go over though.
So you folk have bordered it out.
They aren't there because we want them to be.
For torture. Kind of reminds me of someone.
Oh,
Someone we used to know.
yeah, but they're territorial, I guess, so. By the way, that's the person to talk to about weed. The one with pink hair.
Mm-hmm. They're currently walking away now.
Noted. I'll keep them in mind.
They're a busy woman.
Mm-hmm. Very high in demand.
But no.
The city may be ran by a bunch of men, but it's held together by the woman.
Oh my god.
No comment. I didn't used to not
I'm not
have
gonna
mads
disagree
when
with
I was
anything.
metal.
Every single person on the council is a man. As far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
Identifies as a man, at least.
No comment.
Fair enough.
Mine fell off when I was a said.
Oh. Well, I mean, you still identify as a dude, right? You don't need to check. It's a whether... I'm not saying gender, not...
No.
Yeah.
What do you choose? Do you choose he, him?
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
then you're a
that's what
man.
you identify as.
Okay.
Yeah, biologically, I'm no longer anything.
I'm him. Way better.
I like the sound of that.
Biologically, whatever I am doesn't have sex. But I still consider myself a woman because I always have.
So you could just say I'm them.
But I'm not. I'm a she. I consider myself a she. Yeah. But technically, see, but when it comes to deciding if I need to use which restroom, I go for whichever's closest.
Yeah, why did that lich try to feed you? Why did that lich try to force feed you gender-changing wine again?
He wasn't the lich. Fuck kitsunes. Fuck fucking dreams. Fuck fucking liches.
Fucking lich.
Freebird and I used to work for a lich.
It was a long.
Was it just a flying head?
Do you guys hear gunfire?
No.
He had golden eyes and he wore a 1920 suit.
Precisely.
Oh, great.
It was also the bloody kitsune and the fucking dreamin' that gave me the wine.
Mischievous spellcasters that can change genders tend to because they think it's funny.
Cooked. Actually fucking cooked.
But no.
Technically, I'm immune to that now, because what's the opposite of nothing?
Everything? I don't know.
Technically, it's like trying to roll a ball onto the other side. It's all just one side.
Yeah. I don't want my fairy life to remember the past.
We'll get it done, Freebird.
Polymorph is a powerful spell, for many reasons. Being able to cast it on others, full of really funny shit. Like, if I could...
Try that. I mean, there is the but no, I'm not messing with it. I'm not messing with it. No,
Personally,
no.
I would just turn people I don't like into sea cucumbers, so if they're gonna talk shit, those shit will come out of their mouth anyway.
Yeah.
You can turn people into sea cucumbers?
No, but if I could, if I could polymorph people, I feel like if someone's gonna spout shit, you might as well make it biologically accurate.
Oh god, it's scary. I would hate to be a fucking sea cucumber.
Especially if there was a pearlfish around.
I'm good. I'm already stoned out on my gourd.
Yeah, you do have some pretty pink eyes, though.
Thank you. They really do flare up.
You know, if you're gonna, like, try and sell, chocolate with drugs in it, you really gotta step up your game.
Oh yes, I'm aware. I gotta start putting out ads.
Oh, there's some free billboards.
For meth chocolate? I don't know if that's legal.
Absolutely. are.
I suppose, but where do you think you could sell it?
Well, for one, corporations are always looking for that sort of stuff. Cerberus bought a big bulk order of it years ago.
Hmm. Maybe you could mask it as something else, like insinuate that it's meth without saying that it's meth. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing. They try to say it's an energy booster, and I...
Oh.
Reflex. Don't destroy it. That was a reflex. I apologize.
Listen, I didn't even.
I shot it in the leg.
Oh,
Shit. Killed it.
What the fuck is wrong?
I haven't seen you respond that aggressively since the last time someone uttered the word pike.
Are you talking the fish or the weapon?
That was fast.
Pike men, but they used to use the weapon, and then they stopped, and then they kept going, and now they have modern guns. It's a long story, but 7-foot tall bird people, they're not very nice ones.
I like my bird person. He's my boyfriend.
Just keeping an eye out.
Yeah, different bird people, but sorry, you said 7 foot tall bird man, and my first thought is my boyfriend.
I getcha. They're actually pretty similar to the fox you said were running around. Come back after you kill them. You have to do it a certain way.
Yeah. See, when you have enemies that like to come back after death, that's when you gotta call in the experts in bitchcraft. We figure it out.
Call in the science team.
The science team.
Development.
I studied like a very small amount of witchcraft in the past, but that was just like, you know, what are those things called with the sticks?
Smudge sticks?
What? Smudge sticks, but...
Burning sage to purify a house when you first move in.
No, the things you see hanging from trees in Blair Witch.
I mean, those... Oh.
Those can be called multiple things.
Yeah, they're like talismans.
Talismans or... yeah.
You won't believe who I managed to see a while back, though, Freebird. I managed to encounter Clamac.
Also, if you take no offense to your exam...
That sounds like an STD.
Clamac is an orc friend of ours.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I'll have to tell him that the next time I see him.
You get diagnosed with claw.
You could understand why I think it sounds like an STD.
Yes, very much so. Also, you know what's a phrase that's up?
Is this the community center?
No, you want to go down the street, past the gate, follow the road, and there's a big brick thing that says community center on it.
You know what you can technically say, though, now to any unconnected undead you find, though, Freebird?
What's that?
No liches.
Yeah.
He looks so disappointed, it's lovely.
How can he look disappointed? He's wearing a full masking helmet.
She knows me well enough to read my body language.
Fair enough,
I
yeah.
worked with this man for years. He was like my premier sergeant at the time.
Mm. Yeah, I have a pretty good poker face until I get excited, and then apparently my tail wags and it gives it away. So I'm not allowed to play poker.
Fair enough.
Don't ever grow a tail, it's awful. You knock shit off tables, it gets stuck in things.
Wait, what would happen if you were on a wall and you had your tail out and I just...
What?
I would have to get the golf balls.
She's, what's it called? Necromata.
Ah, then you understand.
Necromata. That was the other ones, the undead ones.
So then what the fuck are you? Kinfolk, demi-human,
I'm just cat.
A cat person? Cat folk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
Because remember, the Necromatas were all undead.
That's true.
Aren't they yokai?
Actually.
So wouldn't they technically be spirits, not undead?
Spirits.
The lich that we used to work for kept him under his lich.
Oh, yep. I guess technically,
His lich what?
Liched him.
Kingdom.
his control.
Yeah.
Subjugate. Y'all ever play Shadow of War? It's kind of like that.
I have no idea what you're talking
Dude, if you're just standing around high, is it really safe to be standing around watching a place that might erupt in gunfire?
Oh yeah, I mean, by default. That was sarcasm.
Oh.
You are stoned, dude.
Look, I'm sure that if you want your pharmaceuticals copper jacketed, there are plenty of people around who can do that elsewhere and more safely.
Technically me, I am, see, I say I'm a drug dealer, but most of what I do is patent fraud, or not patent fraud, patent evasion. I look for patents of things that people, like corporations overcharge for, and then I make a generic that's technically illegal, and sell at a cheaper price.
So you're effectively a generic pharmacologist.
Yeah, but like, illegally. I have had to make safe cocaine for someone before to help them break an addiction in a safe way. Because if I make it, I'm not gonna fill that shit with a bunch of junk that'll get you, like, killed. It's gonna be safe as fuck. I don't care if I can, you know, get away with it. I take pride in my
products. I take pride in the fact that they are not cut with anything because, quite simply...
Technically, if they're in chocolate, they're cut with chocolate.
Semantics. It's like when putting a pill in applesauce. Same idea.
Yeah. But you weren't making the meth, you just were given the chocolate. You didn't make it.
We did make some of it, actually.
Oh.
A little bit.
Oh, you did.
Most of it was produced by Cerberus.
Mm. But yeah, I was a chemist originally, so learning to make this shit is easy.
Yeah. Point is, securing good quality ingredients to put into a good quality end product is highly important to me.
Mm. Yeah.
Oh.
I just say, fuck you, corpos, and then I, you know, go under their nose to give people better medications that they can actually afford. Technically illegal. Ethically correct.
I'm gonna use the Wonder-Waff to help when it comes.
What do you say? Go into their nose.
Stuff.
The void one or the other one?
The other one.
Under their nose.
Oh. It's in my duffel bag. Go grab it when you head back.
I had to figure out what you were referring to. No. Because there's a lot of medications out there that are actually technically simple, but they keep it in patent hell so that way that there can't be easily made generic, so they can keep like overcharging for them.
Yeah.
Also because technically I don't need all those extra, you know, approvals and like, you know, oversight. I also don't need to pay for like verifications. So, are you getting a pill from someone who has absolutely no qualifications? Yes. But it's damn good.
See you up.
That's
Later.
the kicker. It's damn good.
I take pride in my work. I just don't have any I don't have any on paper qualifications. That doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing.
Damn straight.
Or it's not like I'm selling it on a huge scale either.
Well, what can I say? This city's had its fair share of corporate abuse.
Yeah, in this city, law is literally just what corporations can get away with enforcing. There is no law in this goddamn forsaken city.
That fucking
So I will say, at least in my experience, corporations under a tyrannical government are a very different story. If you have a despot in charge of a government and then you have a corporation under said, it falls into one of two categories. Those who enable the despot and those who end up, very ironically, becoming the voice of the people.
I don't trust any corporation to be the voice of the people.
It's a very different environment different when the government's in control and a tyrant versus when corporations are in control and a tyrant.
I feel like a lot of those corporations, when they just be benefited by, you know, abusing the systems of the tyrant, since it allows the powerful to stay powerful.
Not necessarily, because for various reasons the tyrant will abuse the corporation itself. So it's in their vested interest to back the people.
It's very specific situations, but here in Zafira, if you have enough power to be a big corpo, then you benefit from, you know, the systems that keep other people, you know, down.
Yeah. At least where I came from, which again was a place of tyrannical government, corporations ended up becoming one of the largest oppositions towards further tyranny. Very ironically, whether it was in self-interest or not, is what it is.
It's a corporation. It's almost always in self-interest, but sometimes its self-interest benefits people in general, depending on the situation. If you're lucky.
Yes. But when you have a tyrant who's attempting to provide unquestioning loyalty to everyone, what do you think that... Everyone having unquestioning loyalty to him, I should say. Well, what do you think that's going to do to a corporation who quite likes its autonomy?
Yeah, it just literally is people in power playing their games and everyone else gets dragged along with it.
It just takes them out of the system. But it keeps resealing itself, keeps trying to repair itself.
But what can I say? Freebird and I have a bit of a corporate past, so it is what it is.
I mean, I'm friends with people who are in corporations and such. You can still point out the flaws in something without having to completely abandon them as an ally. Plus, it's good to have powerful friends, or people who at least are willing to work with you if they have power.
You're not wrong about that.
Did someone?
So it wasn't just me who heard that. Lovely.
Well, no one's freaking out or getting shot at, so it might have been just a misfire somewhere.
I love when someone has a negligent discharge. Lovely. But anyway, enough about my story. I don't want to vomit my life story.
I'm a woman who listens a lot of the time.
Fair enough.
What kind of an info gatherer would I be if I just yapped the whole time? I do like yapping, but that's generally when people have questions for me.
It's no way to actually gain any insights, no.
It's usually when I'm giving insights.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say? You're a friend of Freebird, and I do my best to support who he cares about because he doesn't care easily.
I feel like it's unfair to call me his friend. I helped him out. And so he feels he owes it to me. He's simply repaying it by helping me find another one of my friends. I wouldn't want to call him a friend because I feel like I haven't earned that title.
Yeah, that's a respectable stance. You're seeing it more as a business arrangement at this point.
I don't want to abuse his trust in me.
Fair enough. Well,
people who follow me blindly, who trust me blindly, worry me. So.
But thankfully, Freebird has more than enough wits about him to not trust blindly, especially after all we've been through.
I'll take it as a compliment then. Either that, or I'm really.
I only know you because you're offering to protect. Oh my god, my brain's farting. Who's the owner of this place again?
Powder.
The name? Powder? Yes, thank you. Yeah. I'm a regular here, so.
Oh. Powder's helped me out a lot. I've helped them out a lot. And we have a lot of mutual friends. I don't know how she feels about me personally, but I think she's a reliable person.
She's very passionate about her business. And
Very skilled woman.
Which is why I keep coming back. Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, I usually talk about everything in a very business, cold and collected form when I'm describing relationships. Well, most anyway.
I didn't even notice, it just felt too natural to me. Guess it really never leaves.
I had to learn to be very careful with how I describe things. I've been hurt before trusting the wrong people. So, I mean, I guess it happens.
Corporate speech is still a very important talent.
Mm-hmm. Which is funny, because when I deal with corpos, I wind up just sassing them, usually. But no, I made a lot of mistakes when I was in the District Zero gangs. I had to become a very responsible person very quickly. When it came to it.
Well, we all have our growing pains, that's for certain.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's nice when I just get to turn off my brain and talk about people like Nathiel. He's my boyfriend.
Oh hey, at least you have that person in your life. Not everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna
Got
go.
those
I'm gonna
munchies.
go by that old lady's. Yeah. Either pizza or that old lady's restaurant. Their food is so good.
Enjoy.
Yeah. I will. Take care, y'all.
You as well.
Take care.
I mean, that's assuming that we have to individually focus on any particular timeline. Like, we're okay.
Well, regardless, I just hope the rambling is pleasant conversation.
Oh, I don't mind.
Each and every microcosm of a second, like the universal tick, as it were, forward and back, in an infinite line.
Enjoy your evening, but been a pleasure as always, Marsh.
You as well. You take care.
Take care.
Stay safe.
You've heard the lily pad riddle before, right? You know, one lily pad comes two. Heard the lily eight. You know, how many lily pads? How many days until this pond is filled? Well, think about that, except instead of a lily pad, it is a branch within time-space. So, each branch creating essentially an infinite number of branches off of each branch, and then an infinite there, because the human mind in general can't comprehend we're a space-traveling race at this point. Like, we can go out into the galaxy and there are other planets. Well, shit,
They may have been invited. Nobody jump over the barrier until we have more information. Okay, well, people are running, and I can't say don't jump over the barrier after they've jumped the barrier.
I can go past this barrier and not get in trouble, because VMR won't give me shit. So if VMR does show I'm probably, more than likely, with it having gone back, they will now
There's a bigger
see
unit,
that
guys.
weakness.
Yes. So what we're gonna do is...
Oh, there's a Minotaur, there's a Minotaur! Minotaur!
Move!
Move! Move away!
Get back to the gate now!
Minotaur!
Order! That's the order!
Yeah, gate. Get back to the gate. Gate. Minotaur unit.
Are they freaking out because he went in there?
Probably. I just want to show I wasn't your friend. Don't do that. Now you'll look even better when you go there. See, look at that, helping out. Okay. Yeah, it's gone from that side.
Try to see if it would make a new home base. Told it to return to the wreck. And it disappeared, so we'll go back through the portal and walk through the portal. So what I'm gonna do is
Fair. Fuck. Okay.
I need people ready.
They're rushing. Watching you.
They're rushing. They're rushing.
What?
Where are they rushing?
Go back. Let's get to the gate. To the gate.
That doesn't seem like a great idea.
Or stay with me, kid. I don't know what Mora and Lumi are doing.
I don't think the Vex are doing anything.
Oh, they're playing around with things they shouldn't
I don't give a shit. Their existence is a fucking issue to me.
Yeah, look, we're dealing with it. That was unfortunate.
We really gotta put up a fence if people just wander in and get in trouble.
I can actually go in there and not get in trouble.
Yes, but...
Give me a second.
I'm gonna
The
make this a
bad
fucking
phrasing
safe
was
space.
new home base, wasn't it?
They said go rest, but they hadn't set where the place to rest was. They're setting a home, but you don't rest at home all the time. You rest wherever you rest. Which I'm assuming in their case is like a barracks or something, right? So, because they're militant. So, home would be their dimension, but rest would be wherever it is that they go to stay and rest. So, saying go rest, they went back there.
Inside, kid. Go inside with Miss Powder.
Fuck.
Miss Aurora, you in there?
Good shit.
Alright, stay inside,
Trying
please.
to, like, not have a brain aneurysm.
You know, I do realize that, like,
Oh, I've been sliced in half!
you're one of the people that can really
It's not a barrier.
I know, I'm joking. Otherwise, I would be sliced in half.
I mean, well, I've seen you do the whole getting through cameras and stuff, right?
Yeah, like in a bad ninja movie, you would slowly slide apart.
Yeah, but as far as
Yeah, it takes away combat. Can't fight in here.
Ah, Sanctuary.
Understood.
So I'm only allowed to be a little aggressive. I'm allowed to be half violent.
Essentially distribute the load among a whole bunch of people.
So I'm keeping this up until I'm told otherwise.
I mean, that is
Good idea, Banner.
That is really fair.
tank a lot
That is incredibly
of,
fair. I'm going
processing
upstairs.
considering the entirety of myself is to do with that.
Not exactly I can get into systems when I can't affect them, I can just read them. But I can also increase other people's processing power and speed. That might be something to help you with. But yeah, we need to get one. And then probably have like an entire cadre of runners to just actively try to figure out how its systems work, even a
To run
fraction.
back to the gate, this is probably the fucking time to. If you want to say yes, feel free. I don't mind keeping this up.
Look, all we want to try to do is figure out ways to just stop them from being able to teleport randomly wherever the fuck they want.
Question: are you here together in terms of
like teleport into the bay or teleport into the mega building or wherever?
Yeah.
I mean, depending on how they teleport.
Palace and others that needed assistance.
Yeah. Or they teleport by
Search
taking like a point in space time and going, am I there? No, and appearing there. So there's been a couple of ideas that have come up. Yeah, well, I mean, I understand like
no pot anymore.
Ren brought it up as well that using tachyons, because tachyons are faster than light particle, which means that technically that is unaffected by time in sort of way that it might cause them to be scrambled. But also there's other ways of potentially floating there, like, well, what's the word? Is it RFID or something? I think, like, the signal that makes a vex, right? Each one has to be individualized. Which means if you can figure out which signal is going to be coming through at a particular point and then mimic the signal already being there, what happens?
Understood. There's a lot of damages that I've made.
Because you can't have two things of the same thing in the same place at the same time if you're a time traveler, right? Time paradox. So if you create a paradoxical point for them, they can't teleport in, yeah? So making an area fuzzy and then making an area going, I'm already there, I can't go now.
Yeah,
probably stop them. We just need all the information that will allow for that.
That's a whole you guys thing.
In my eyes. Yes, thank you, Bobby. I know I'm fucking old and I need to refuel.
Sounds like it.
If I didn't know any better, I could have put it in the roof as a guide on.
This is bad news. Cerberus is negotiating with terrorists. Bad news.
What?
But not with the powers back. It's I don't know. It's yellow back, so it's probably going to be another color scheme, a color situation.
Another color scheme.
E.
Yeah. Hi there.
I think people are getting really, like, worked up. I don't think the Vex are actually planning to do anything right now.
Yeah.
If they are, there's no sign of it currently. People are just freaking out, but the Vex haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, it's the idea of having like 2 Vex signings today.
Well, considering they came out because people went in, if nobody goes in, we'll be fine. People just need to put a fence there. For real. Hmm? Yeah, no, I thought it was in response to something I said. I went, huh? Hmm?
Okay, so what would you rather have as a house pet? A turtle or an anteater?
Eater, it's cool.
Me personally, I go wood drawing 9 years. Here, concrete. Fuck off, really?
Get to watch you eat ants. I guess I wouldn't have to worry about getting food for it because I could just also eat the food. Hmm. yawn. I want to eat ice cream.